So in the third application of Gauss's law, that is infinite sheet of charge. So here we have infinite sheet of charge having charge density rho s coulomb per meter square is given, and in this case we can consider the rectangular box as the Gaussian surface, and it's having the side having the area of A. So in this, in order to find the flux density over this surface by applying Gauss's law, so we know that we require the normal component of the flux density over the surface. So by seeing this figure, we can see the normal component of the flux density is available from the top surface and from the bottom surface, and along the sides of this other surfaces, the normal component of the flux density is over the surface is not getting, that is 0. So that is only we are getting from the top surface and the bottom surface the normal component of the flux density. So we can write as D is normal to the sheet that is D will be equal to normal component of the flux density is available along the AZ direction. So this D will be equal to normal component of the flux density is along AZ direction. So we can write D is equal to dz AZ. Now according to Gauss's law, we can write Q is equal to closed integral D dot ds. Here we require the normal component of the flux density, so that is along the top surface and bottom surface. So that is along the top surface, dz will be along the top surface and along the bottom surface. So this we can keep it as equation number 1. Now we know that the charge we are getting from the charge density, that is charge density, we know that charge density rho s will be equal to delta q by delta s. This is for the small area, but for the large sheet of charge we require the total charge is integrating this charge density over that area. So surface integral charge density into area. Here we have the area is A, so that is rho s into A. So this is equation number 2. Now from this equation 1, we can write Q will be equal to dz into top surface area is, that is A, and the bottom surface area, that is also A. So that is kept as equation number 3. Now we equating this equation 2 and 3, equating equations 2 and equations 3, we get rho s into A will be equal to dz into 2E, or what we required is flux density dz, that will be equal to rho s by 2, that is dz is equal to rho s by 2. Now this we know that this A and A cancel, so dz will get as rho s by 2. Now what is D? D will be equal to rho s by 2 into AZ. Now if we know to find the intensity E, we know that density will be equal to D by epsilon. So we can write rho s by 2 epsilon into AZ. So this is the flux density due to infinite sheet of charge. D will be equal to rho s by 2 into AZ. If you want to find the intensity along this surface due to this infinite sheet of charge, intensity E will be equal to rho s by 2 epsilon AZ.